Okay, hey guys, so we're going to go through a few examples of naming carboxylic acids, and then the next slide has 4 practice problems for you guys to try on your own after looking at these examples. So this first one here is a aromatic compound. So remember that this is going to have the base name benzoic acid. Um, so when we have these aromatic compounds, we're going to put our number 1 at the carbon that is talking about whatever that base, that parent compound is. And then we're going to go around making the substituents at the lowest numbers possible. In this case, it's the same either way, so it doesn't matter. So our parent chain name is going to be benzoic acid. And then we're going to label any substituents that we have on our benzoic acid. So we have a 3, 5, oh, that doesn't say 5 dichloro benzoic acid. Okay, let's switch up colors. Let's go to the right now. So in this case, it doesn't say if we need to do common names or IUPAC names, but one thing to keep in mind is that you can only do common names if you know the common name, right? So if it has 4 carbons or less. So what I like to do is I'd go ahead and number the longest carbon chain, and then you can see if it's going to need a common name or it can have a common name or not. So in this case, if I number my longest carbon chain, I have 6 carbons. So that means I have to do an IUPAC name. I don't have a common name for that. So the base chain, when I have 6 carbons, would be hexane. Then we'd switch it to oic acid. So hexanoic acid. Always gets funky on the side of the screen. Hexanoic acid, and then we're going to label and add our substituents. So we have chlorines and a methyl. So chloro comes first in the alphabet. So I'm going to say 4,4-dichloro, 5-methyl hexanoic acid is my final name. Okay, let's go down to the next row. Let's pick a new color. How about blue? Okay, so in this one, it looks like we're going to have a really small one, so we're going to be able to use our common name. So for this example, I'm going to use the common name. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. So my common name is going to be butyric acid for this number of carbons. And then I'll do the same thing where I'll just label the substituents. So 3-methyl butyric acid. So we could also name this 3-methyl butanoic acid. Both are technically correct, but you need to pay attention to what the question is asking for, because in some particular cases, I will ask for the common name and not the IUPAC name. So just be careful and be able to do both. Okay, and then our last one over here. Going around with all the colors today. Okay, our last one here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a pentanoic acid. And then we need to label our substituents. So at the 2 position and 3 position, we have methyl groups. 2, 3, dimethyl pentanoic acid. Let's see if we can fit kind of that there. Okay, so those are some examples to go through different types of things that you'll see. So there are 4 practice problems here. Go ahead and pause the video and try them, and I'm going to quickly go through their answers. Okay, so let's try this next one here. So let's number our common carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my longest carbon chain. So I'm going to have a pentanoic acid. Okay. And then at the 2 and 3 position, I have methyl groups, 2,3 dimethyl pentanoic acid. Got it. Okay. So we have our aromatic carboxylic acid again, which we know is benzoic acid. We're going to number around to make our lowest overall number of substituents. Our base name, as I said, was benzoic acid. We have a chloro and an isopropyl. Chloro comes first in the alphabet, so we're going to do 2 chloro, 4 isopropyl benzoic acid. And that's the name. Okay, so now we have some names that we're going to draw the structures for. So we have 3-fluoropropanoic acid. So starting with just propanoic acid, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 carbons. And it doesn't matter if your carboxylic acid is facing up or down. Let's go ahead and number those 1, 2, 3. And then at the 3 position, I have a fluoro group. So I'll add that in. And that's my answer. Let's go on to the next one. Heptanoic acid. That means we have 7 carbons. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Carboxylic acid there. You're also welcome to go the other direction. I don't really know why I always go this way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the 3 position, we have a chloro. And at the 5 position, whoa, that was not a good line. 5 position, we have a methyl. Okay, so that's the basics of naming. Go ahead and practice this some more if you need to, and you have practice on your homework. But that is all for section 1, and we'll continue on to section 2 in the next video.